Hey YouTube, today we're going to take a look at the toy Bilt. I have a sneaky suspicion maybe I know what's wrong with it. I think maybe it is the flywheel key is sheared. So let's take that cover off and get the starter cup off and have a look. I have removed the cover. It's held on by 3 bolts, 5/16. First thing that catches my eye, some mangled piece of plastic under the flywheel. I don't know what this is. I suspect it broke off of the recoil. Here's the underside of the red cover that I took off. I pulled out a spare cover for this one. Actually goes to a Poulon. It's black. They're a little different underneath. Little teeth that come out and catch the starter cup. I can't tell where that piece of plastic came from. So I guess for now I will lubricate the spring in here, and once I fix it I'll put it back on and hopefully it'll still work. So I'm gonna attempt to take the nut off by hand rather than fire up my air compressor. It's cold out here today. I want to get back in the house. I disconnected the spark plug. I have my blade removal tool on, and I have my big socket wrench. And the socket that I used was a 15/16. Let's see what we got. So much to my amazement, the flywheel key looks okay. So I'll put that starter cup back on. I'll lubricate the recoil and put that back on. Recoil is back on and lubricated. I pulled the spark plug out just to take a look at it. It's wet. Doesn't look that bad. I'm going to put it right back in. I tipped it on its side. I have the bail tied down, and I rotated the blade. I didn't see it hitting anywhere. So I wonder if that noise I was hearing before was that chunk of plastic under the flywheel. So I'm going to see now if it will start. Reconnect the spark plug. I still hear it hitting. Well, crap. That wasn't it. I think that's all I'm going to do today. It's getting too cold. I was really hoping it was the flywheel key. I had an engine make a similar sound to this earlier in the summer, and that's what it turned out to be. Well, I'll put it back in the garage for the next time. So it's day 2. I figured out what that metallic clanging sound was off camera. I'll catch you up to speed here and show you what it turned out to be. So I double checked the blade underneath. I still didn't see it hitting anywhere. And then I replaced the spark plug. I took out this first fire and put in a Champion RC12YC. Pulled the rope and it started to sputter, and it still made that sound. So I thought either the engine is toast or it's got to be coming down from the blade. That's where it sounded like it was coming from. The next thing I did was I grabbed a 20-inch blade, a shorter blade, and put it on, and it still made that sound. And then I looked at the blade adapter. I think the original blade was out of balance so bad that this keyway in here has whittled down a little bit too narrow, and it was vibrating on the crankshaft. So I dug into my collection of spare blade adapters, and I had one that fit better. I sharpened and balanced the 21-inch blade, and voila, I think it's fixed. So it still needs a tune-up. I think it still needs a carb clean. The gas in it is from the original owner. I don't know how fresh it is. Probably needs an oil change. But it has a new spark plug and a sharp blade, sharp balanced blade. And it doesn't make that god-awful sound anymore. So, I think I'll leave it here until next time. Next time we have a decent day, weekend. It's in the 50s today, so that's why I'm tinkering. But I think it's fixable. I think the hard part's over with anyways. Thanks for watching.